not all just going to jump the boat to go for another bag. And if they do, if you sign a kid, and I know this doesn't make sense, like with contracts, if you sign a kid, okay, and he doesn't pan out, let's say you give a kid an $800,000 NIL deal, a top talent, right? And you see he's not working out and he wants to leave, or if he does work out, he wants to go. So you don't keep paying him. You don't have to keep paying him. That's what Penn State did this year with all the guys that Franklin gave deals to. I'm sure Andrew Olish wanted to keep making $1 million, wanted to keep his $1 million NIL deal. They said, no, you don't have to keep paying them. You know, every contract, I guess, is written up different, but clearly you don't have to keep paying them because teams don't. And as far as the NIL, so they're given $30 million. Now, something you got to remember, all the players that left, the 40-some, 50-some, however many it is, that portaled out, all that money is now freed up. Like, that wasn't part of the $30 million. So you have all that, like Andrew Olish's $1 million is now freed up. All that extra money from all these other players of whatever Tyser Denmark was getting, of whatever Tiki Hayes was getting, Egan Boyer, Chaz Coleman, all that money is now freed up on top of the $30 million. Okay. And one last thing I want to say, I don't know if I said it here or if I mentioned it offline, is as far as Adidas goes and the revenue sharing, that kicks in July 1st is what I was told. July 1st is when it flips over. So the $30 million they were given, July 1st is when the new revenue starts. The first revenue of last year, it was $20.5 million for all athletics. Football got about 15, 16 million of it. It's supposed to go up a little each year. So I don't know what it's going to be this year, but the revenue's probably going to be in the lower $20 million range. Football will get probably 15, 16 million again. I don't know what they're getting from the Adidas deal, but I do know Tennessee is absolutely using their Adidas NIL to get a lot of these top targets. Yeah. Like Chaz Coleman absolutely chased the biggest bag he could. He wanted to go Ohio State. So the money is there. Don't let anybody tell you the money's not there. The money's there. They could go after some top targets. We'll see what they do. You know, I know they're out visiting a lot of top 27 targets. I think Gabriel Jenkins is coming in for a visit. Peter Bork was here. They were out visiting Keemon Spell. They're visiting Khalil Taylor. I know they're setting something up with, Matthew Gregory. So that's pretty much my spiel. Hopefully he's more aggressive in recruiting the 27 class than he was with the portal. That's what I got. So hope I wasn't too long-winded.